Hi folks, how you doing? RussellTrueResults303.com. Check out the website, link in the description box. Mind, Body, Spirit, Fitness. Put in the healing back in health. Once again, when you're at the website, sign up for the free newsletter. Check out the free gifts, PDF files, setting goals, fitness and nutrition. Don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. Once again, True Results 303. No E in that true. And I think I just forgot what my topic was going to be. Oh, uneven shoulders, right? Fixing that uneven shoulder. We see a lot of people, right? Or you might notice it yourself. I noticed it myself for the longest time that I had an uneven shoulder. You might see people even kind of walking around like that, right? You know, not that drastic, of course, but what can it be, right? What can this be? Now, one of the usual things that you're going to hear from someone else is going to be one leg is shorter than the other, right? But usually that's not the case, all right? You're probably thinking, what is it then, right? It's not one leg is shorter than the other. In a way, it could be. So we've got to understand when you're playing sports, I'm going to go with tackle football, we can go with hockey. I was a hockey player growing up. What are we always told, right? Look in the center of the body. That's going to be where your movement comes from, right? If you want to do a nice open field tackle, you're going to stare right at the belly button, wrap it up, right? So that's what happens here. Once one hip starts to hike, you can see there. This hip, if this oblique and everything here, this hip raises, this oblique is engaged, look what happens. Look at that. Boom. Now I'm down, right? So first of all, check your hip line. What are your hips looking like? Because like I said, I can be right here and I can just try and lift this hip. See? That shoulder dips. That shoulder dips. So it could be some tightness here in this hip, in this oblique, in the abdominal area is usually where you want to check first. And like I said, once again, let's see if I can get here. If I'm here and this hikes, you can see my knee. Look right here. You can see my knee raises. So that is going to create the leg shorter, but in reality the leg's not really shorter. It's just that this is crunched up and now it's giving us that illusion, that optical illusion of that leg is shorter when in reality it's just that hip, right? Okay, so what's next? Next could be you're just really tense in your traps, right? So you could be at a shrug. You could just be shrugged, you know. You could be shrugged. Me, I've got really tight neck muscles and traps and scalenes and whatever the heck else is up in there. I have tight shoulders. So you could just be stuck in a shrug, right? You could be stuck in a shrug on one side more than the other. I know I have a lot of shoulder and neck issues and I catch myself shrugging so much. And I have to, you know, kind of work it out. Figure it out, you know, kind of tell myself, all right, shoulders down and back, posture. Once again, this is proprioception. That's the name of the word. Proprioception. It's just being aware, being conscious of what your body is doing in the moment. How do you sit? How do you stand? How do you walk? These are those posture defects that we have that can create muscle imbalances and chronic pain. So maybe you're in a shrug. Check that one out. You could be shrugging. When then once again, just dig it out, loosen it up. Loosen it up. All right? So next, what could it be now? For me as well, we could be someone that has that forward round, right? But for me, I have it more in this shoulder than this shoulder. So watch what happens here. Now let me get up here in the camera. Now watch what happens when I roll this shoulder forward. Ready? See how now it looks like it's dipping? You could just be slightly, see just that slight turn. Now I look low, when in reality it's just could be the tight pec minor, could be that rotator cuff that comes in off the shoulder blade, the scapula, coming in up under the arm, right? Could just be rounding you forward. So once again, it gives you that illusion that the shoulder's lower, when in reality the shoulder is not lower. Okay, so once again, there's a whole, a whole slew of things that could be wrong with you. So you've just got to understand, we've got hip, we've got shoulder, we've got rounded shoulder. There's so many different things that could be going on. And, it can go all the way back to the feet. But I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to make another video on the importance of feet. But just remember that. Could be hip, could be shoulder, could be shrug, could be all of them at once. And you're just kind of walking around like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Who knows? Once again, it's usually not just going to be that shoulder area. There's so many other things that could be taking place here. So, once again, I hope that helps. I hope it gives you ideas. Kind of go stand in front of the mirror. You're by yourself. I encourage you to stand naked, whatever. See what's going on. Kind of evaluate your body. See what's going on. Go to a person. This is, once again, folks, why you need a personal trainer. They can see this and this and this and this. If they're looking at it, they should be checking and critiquing your form at all times. Once again, the value of having a personal trainer, because your buddy's just going to be counting reps. And that's what they think us personal trainers are, glorified rep counters. But hey, we're here to actually help you out, okay? So, once again, I hope all this information is helping. Don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, True Results 303, no E in that true. Podcast is out there. Subscribe to this channel. Share and like these videos.